What's poppin'? I'm Peter, and this is a LEGO MOC for Sacred Bricks 2K MOC contest. Now, if you don't know who Sacred Bricks is, well, I'm going to assume you do, because I'm going to leave a link to his channel in the description, so if you've never heard of him, go check him out. But I've heard somewhere that it only takes 6 seconds for a YouTube viewer to get bored, so let's move on with the video. Alright, so the first thing I want to talk about on this MOC is the landscaping, because this landscaping is the first ever attempt for me at Freefom. Now, if you don't know what Freefom is, it's basically, instead of building on a base plate, you just kind of create your own shape, and then build on top of that. So as you can see here, the sides of this terrain are actually attached using the snot technique, which means studs not on top, and then the top of it is obviously just a bunch of plates and slopes that are layered on top of each other. Also, Easter egg, the terrain on opposite sides of each other is actually identical because I was just kind of lazy and I'm like, okay, well, I have this one design and it works, so might as well use it twice. So yeah, on opposite sides, the terrain is absolutely identical, and then on top of that, it's not, obviously. So the thing about the terrain on top is that it's just kind of like me stacking plates on top of each other. There's not that much to it. You could do it at home if you wanted. You could do all of this at home if you wanted. You just got to try it out. And obviously I had to terrain around the little building here, and it's actually removable. Look, see? Another thing you might notice is that I included some grass pieces here, and those actually just, without them, it looks kind of weird, so I included them, and it actually makes it look a lot better. And then also there's a little path coming down from the door that I like a lot, actually. I really like it. And by the way, the color choice was just because that was the only greens that I had a lot of. By a lot of, I mean enough of. I didn't have enough of like olive green or sand green or any of that stuff, so I couldn't use it. Moving on to the hut though, you can see that the door is just the same door that I used in the collab with TD Bricks. By the way, go check that out. I'll leave it in the iCard if I can. We made a Lego Minecraft noob versus amateur versus pro. It actually turned out really well. Go check it out. So yeah, the door is the same. The windows on the sides are actually they're just normal window pieces. I kind of detailed below that, and I picked dark red because I don't normally use dark red because I don't have a lot of it. And the corner pieces, the ones that kind of have an angle to them, I just ordered those off of Bricklink one time and had never used them before, so I figured I might as well put them to use here. Moving on from that, you can see the roof is pretty simple. It's also removable. It's just sitting on some 2x2 plates, and then once you remove it, you can see the inside is pretty basic with just a chair and a table and maybe a little bit of pattern on the floor. So yeah, I don't have too much to add to that. As you can see in the corners though, there are some tube pieces because I need to fill in a gap there, but I think it's kind of obvious I was focusing on the outside of this build because I had never done freeform terrain before, and I actually think it turned out pretty well, so that was kind of the point of this build, also to enter into Sacred Bricks MOC contest. Again, go check him out, go check out the collab with TD Bricks, and I guess I don't really have anything else to say for this video, so if you want me to, I don't know, if you have a video suggestion, leave it down in the comments, subscribe if you want to, and I guess that's all, so see ya.